Salve, salve galerinha, sejam todos bem-vindos a mais uma live no canal do Capitão. Bora pra live de hoje, galerinha. Vamos estar iniciando Red Dead Redemption 1, galerinha. É isso aí, vamos estar trazendo esse jogo pra vocês aí. Quero agradecer a presença de vocês que estão assistindo a live, que estão deixando seu like e se inscrevendo no canal, galerinha. Já somos 245 inscritos, é isso aí, galerinha. Então vamos iniciar nossa live aí, né, galera? Como vocês estavam esperando, nosso jogo aí da votação, né? Nosso jogo vencedor, né? Então a gente vai estar iniciando hoje o Red Dead Redemption 1, né, galera? E logo em seguida a gente vai estar jogando o 2, né, galera? Após a gente acabar o 1, né? Então vamos iniciar aqui. E tem a DLC também, né, galera? Mas a gente não vai estar... Creio que a gente vai jogar a DLC também, né? Então a gente vai estar jogando no modo normal, certo? Então vamos iniciar aqui, galera, a nossa saga. Bom, vamos criar aqui, né, galera? Vamos criar um save game aqui, né, galerinha? É isso aí.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Indians?
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up.
Salve, Adestria! Seja muito bem-vindo aí, brother. Obrigado pela presença.
Is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a
Ah, isso eu já sei. Eu já joguei esse jogo já.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in the
Mas obrigado pelo feedback aí.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Pois é, né, meu? Complicado, né? Mas é um jogão, cara. Por incrível que pareça, é um jogo muito bom, meu. Eu curti bastante quando eu joguei a primeira vez. E agora eu tô jogando diretamente do PC, né?
The chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction.
Ah, não, mas pra mim tranquilo.
and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Não, é top, meu. Isso daí a gente não pode reclamar, né, meu? A Rockstar fez um jogão, né, cara? Pra quem jogou o Red Dead Revolver no PlayStation 2, cara, isso daqui é nostalgia, né? Bom, galerinha, vamos aqui iniciar agora, né? Galerinha, eu não sei como é que tá meu áudio pra vocês aí. Eu tô ainda tentando acertar esse negócio do áudio aqui, galera. Então peço desculpa pra vocês se tiver algum erro aí, tá? Deixa eu guardar o revólver aqui, que senão... Segure pra correr. Beleza. Vamos entrar aqui, galera. Ixi, o cara atrapalhando aqui.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Just go down, Bill, anyway. Really? Hold that thought till next time.
Bom, e a vantagem é que ele tá legendado em português, né, galera? Quando eu joguei ele tava em inglês, né? Ele não tinha legenda ainda. E agora já tem, né?
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Bom, galera, só um momento que eu vou dar uma mexida aqui no áudio, tá, galera? da live aqui porque tá terrível. Tá captando muito som aqui, vai atrapalhar a experiência de vocês também. Isso me incomoda bastante. Então vou tentar minimizar o máximo possível aqui. Bom, galerinha, vamos ver se melhorou aí pra vocês, tá? Eu espero que sim. Então vamos voltar aqui. Certo? Vamos ver se melhorou aí pra vocês, galerinha. Tomara que sim, né? Porque ainda eu tô tentando acertar o áudio pra minha voz não ficar robotizada, galera.
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Mas creio que deu uma melhorada agora.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big boss.
Galerinha, não esqueçam de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal, galera. Seu like e sua inscrição é muito importante pra gente. Ajuda a gente a bater 500 inscritos aí, galerinha.
Salve, galera, passando pra avisar pra vocês se inscreverem no canal do Capitão, senão vou ficar puto com vocês.
Whoa there.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city things. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions. But no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and stole one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a sock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
É, galerinha, quem não jogou esse jogo aqui é pura nostalgia, hein? Jogão, hein? Eu zerei ele no PlayStation 3, galera.
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking out a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
But I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around.
Whoa, whoa.
Giddy up.
Come on.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Lembrando, galerinha, que a gente não vai fazer missões secundárias, tá? A gente já vai ir direto pro que interessa.
Oh, now.
Missões secundárias não vai ser interessante pra gente, tá, galera?
This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are
Meu, o
different
gráfico
now,
do
John.
jogo, meu, tá totalmente diferente, galera.
Now I'm in
Tá muito
charge.
melhor no computador, né?
No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
Rapaz, o John já tomou um teco já, velho. Não deu nem tempo, hein, galera. Tá maluco.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Bom, vamos lá atrás da Bonnie, né?
Well, hello.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fast.
Salve, Wagner! Seja muito bem-vindo à live aí, brother. Obrigado pela presença. Tudo tranquilo, Wagner. Graças a Deus, cara.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Ficou top, né, Wagner? Essa facecam aqui, né? É bom que agora a gente tem um personagem do canal, né, cara? Fica mais dinâmico, né? Em vez de estar ouvindo só a voz, né? Ficou muito melhor, né? É que tem vários personagens, mas eu preferi deixar esse daqui, ficou mais bacana.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Vamos lá, vamos montar no cavalo, né?
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Valeu, Wagner. Obrigado pela presença aí, brother. Bom descanso aí. Vamos tentar zerar mais esse jogo aí pra vocês. Eu quero jogar o 2 também. O 2 eu não joguei, né? Esse daqui eu já finalizei. Mas eu finalizei no PlayStation 3, né? Esse daqui eu tô jogando diretamente no PC. Nossa, pera aí. Pera aí. Deixa eu deixar o cavalo aqui. Nossa.
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. See that? Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot. You got one. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
Passamos o carro nos coelhos, né? Vambora.
There's still a ways to go. Come on, boys. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
E a facecam, Wagner, eu adotei por causa que eu comprei uma, né, meu? Aí eu falei, meu, não tem jeito, né? Vou ter que usar a facecam, né? Opa, peguei um, hein?
Go. Let's go. Stay down.
That coyote won't be back. Nice shot. Yes, you got one.
Ah, filho. Já era?
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Rapaz, faz tanto tempo que eu não jogo Red Dead Redemption, eu não lembrava que a mira era... A mira não gruda nos personagens, né? Não tem assistência de mira. Aqui é raiz mesmo.
But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Hello there.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Abrir o baú. Bom, munição de revólver. Ah, tem várias roupas aqui, ó. Assassino letal, traje não descoberto. Tem vários trajes, galera. Mas vamos com o clássico, né? Tá, vamos dizer ZZ, né, galera? Bom, vamos salvar aqui. Vamos criar um save aqui, vai. Tá, vamos de a pé, galera. Bom, aqui é pra chamar o cavalo. Ah, tá. Aqui a gente troca de arma. Cavalo de guerra. É, a gente já tem um cavalo já. Deixa eu amarrar o pé de pano aqui. Amarrar o pé de pano aqui na parada aqui. Aí.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Tá, agora a gente vai tirar uma corrida de cavalo aqui. Então vamos lá, galera.
Come on.
Whoa! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. How you doing back there? Let's go. Are you saving the best for last? Would you like me to slow down? Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah. Come on.
Vamos rodar a cidade inteira de cavalo? Não chega nunca.
Yeah! Come on! Load up now.
Aí, galera.
Easy now.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Bom, vamos fazer a missão dela primeiro, galera. A gente já tá aqui mesmo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going?
Tô tentando aqui, calma aí. Ah, tá.
What exactly are you waiting for? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town. If you don't mind, could we please return to the road?
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
É, galerinha, pensa no negócio voado dessa carroça aqui, hein? Nossa,
A farmer?
carroça é tensa aqui pra andar com
And I'm
ela.
the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Howdy, mister.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg. Rattlesnake Fest is next month. Guess that means I'll be busy.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Tá, vamos ali falar com o delegado. Já estamos aqui mesmo, né, galera?
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks that live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here. doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Vamos lá, galera, até o salão.
This dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Hey!
Yeah! He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Come on!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Behind the crate, Marston.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
You're outnumbered, Marshal.
Woo! Kill me here!
Strong liquor. You almost killed me.
Deitamos o cara sem.
You're gonna leave this in a box!
That new deputy don't look like much. Kiss my ass.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
I got backing answers.
You ain't that tough, Walton.
Yeah!
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
É, galerinha, passamos o carro. GG, hein? Bagaçamos. Bom, vamos saquear aqui. Tem uns corpício aqui, né? Ó, pegamos dinheiro.
What have we got here?
Pegamos mais 34 dólares. Tá bom. Tem mais outra aqui, ó. É, galerinha, o cara tá dando aquela urinada ali. Tá maluco, velho. Bom, a gente vai aqui. Cadê a letra B? Tá, a gente vai aqui, ó, na Bonnie. Vou voltar lá na Bonnie, galera. Dá pra gente fazer mais uma missãozinha com ela. Vamos zerar a missãozinha lá da Bonnie, né? É mais fácil. Ixi, Maria, o cara tá na fuga ali. A missão principal, né, galera? Que é a missão da Bonnie, né? Vamos voltar lá. Galerinha, lembrando que nossas lives é de segunda a sexta-feira, tá, galera? A partir das 10 horas. Então se inscreve no canal aí pra estar acompanhando nossas lives, galera.
hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. But maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left. Or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I could try. What do you need? Money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Gee up! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Easy now.
Keep on moving.
He's got it.
There you go.
Down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Come on, you dumb heifers.
can do better than that. Stick with it, Mr. Marston. You're getting there. You're not much good at this, are you? Try to keep it together. Keep your eye on the herd. You're doing well. I thought you'd be better than this.
Come on!
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Ué, não vai dar. Deixa eu ver se dá pra salvar, galera. Bom, deixa eu voltar onde a gente salva ali, né, galera? Pra não correr riscos e dar BO. Bom, galerinha, nossa live de hoje é essa daqui. Quero agradecer a presença de vocês e até a próxima live, pessoal!